We're going to try to full stack the adductor and add like 2 to 3 plates. We'll see how it feels. And yeah, got to get those legs meaty. Every gym you go to is like clearing levels in a dungeon in your favorite RPG, okay?
Remember the Emperor!
Each one gets difficult, more intense.
I fought mud crabs more fearsome than you.
There's more to do, assuming that you're going to better and better gyms. So, always challenge yourself, you know? There have been some gyms that I've trained at, like Planet Fitness, for example. You know, OG Planet Fitness, where they didn't have as much equipment, where I feel super strong, right? Stronger than everybody else. And then I went to LA Fitness, and you know, there's a lot of guys on gear there, believe it or not. And then I felt really weak. And then I got to the point where I'm maxing out all the machines and stuff, doing 3-4 plates on a lot of different movements. And now, going to this gym, all the stacks are so much heavier. And it feels kind of like I leveled up and I started a new quest, okay? I'm trying to talk in gaming terms here, all right? But it's cool because no longer is the full stack effortless for the majority of these machines. That wasn't a good example because that's the same machine as a lot of gyms, but a lot of these other machines here are way heavier than traditional, you know, run-of-the-mill. So anyway, next thing we're gonna do is move on to the leg extension. Pull up my shorts. All right, so on these, I like to go super heavy. And a lot of people say leg extensions aren't the best for isolating the quads, and I've heard a lot of that propaganda lately.
Of all the quad isolation exercises, this is probably the worst one.
But I'm here to tell you right now, that is not true whatsoever. Leg extensions are, I gotta tighten this. Leg extensions are absolutely the best for quad isolation. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You're working in a stable environment from point A to point B. You are able to isolate the quads where they have best leverage, and they're very progressible, right? And a lot of people might say, well, the full stack gets light, and I'll agree with that. But dude, you see what I'm doing, single leg, it's pretty difficult still. You know, eventually I'm gonna have to gym pin it, but that's the beauty of the gym pin. I mean, if I'm out here repping single leg with an extra 2 plates added, you know, that's pretty insane. I mean, I think my quads would pretty much be as big as they could get at that point, so I'm not really concerned about, you know, maxing the stack too early, right? But anyway, though, yeah, don't listen to that propaganda of, oh, pistol squats are actually the greatest of all time, and, you know, leg extensions are like F tier. Dude, those tier list videos, terrible. I'd put those tier list videos in F tier. Anyway, my videos are A tier. Let's go. Oh. Okay, that ain't going up. Switch legs. Up. All right. I think that was like 3 and 4 reps or something like that. Gotta get closer to the mic. We're 1 tick away from the full stack. So, pretty nice, pretty decent. I'm gonna go over to, wow, should I stop there? I'm thinking, it's Tuesday right now. Still have another leg day later in the week. Maybe I should stop there. All right, now we're moving on to seated hamstring curls. Still using the belt. And I'm actually pretty weak on this, so we'll do probably 180 or maybe 190. No. Actually, I take that back. We're gonna do 200 and try to see if we could do it in really good form. I want to get a really complete, solid range of motion, and then we will move on to the next thing. Remember, boys, I don't wear this seatbelt to help my training or anything. I just wear it to stay safe. All right. So we gotta go do calves and then a little bit of extra glute work and we'll be out of here. All right, I went on a whole monologue that did not get recorded, which is okay, but I was just talking about stiff leg deadlifts. Now, I'm not really sure how my form was, but it definitely felt good. So anyway, we're gonna do more and more weight each week on that, but in the meantime, we're gonna do some calf raises, so let's go.
Look at this dude.
I don't like these shoes.
It's this shoe.
Quick tip for calf raises. You are significantly better off using shoes that have kind of like a bump in the front and a bump in the back. If that makes sense, on the bottom of the shoe, I forget what it's called. You guys know what I'm saying? Because it'll get caught onto the calf raise, like foot pad. So you get way more stability that way and your feet really don't slip. A lot of people don't like calf raises because they don't feel like jumping through the hoops to get them to feel good. But if you really want big calves, they'll jump through as many hoops as you need to. And same thing goes for any other body part. I just noticed that for calves, not only are they a little more stubborn for a lot of people, but they also are kind of hard to figure out if you don't have a lot of drive to actually want to figure it out. So with that said, full stack moved decent. I didn't get as big of a stretch as I wanted to, but that's the compromise we had to make to prevent extra slippage. So that honestly is it for the day. I'm gonna go over and hit some posing and I'm gonna head out. wasn't too bad. I got a pretty insane leg pump, which was nice. But with that said, boys, the cut is gonna have to start soon. I've been going so crazy on the food, all these different holidays and events going on. You could say it's just an excuse, but at the same time, I'm not in prep, you know what I mean? I'm just training, eating, living life, and I'm still gonna make a lot of progress if I do that. So, with that said though, I do gotta cut soon for sure. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you for upper on Thursday. All right.